Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with another 39-hour catch. Got some big red groupers, some nice scamp, some yellowtails, some vermilions, some porgies, some big vermilions too, some big yellowtails mixed in there, some almaco jacks, a little bit of everything in this pile. Nice variety, another light load of people, and another big pile of fish. Looks like a great trip, Will. How'd you guys do?
Good fishing. We did most of these big mangroves were at night this time as opposed to in the daytime last week. Almost all of the mangroves were at night, and then we did decent on the mangroves, yellowtails at night, and that gave us a little buffer to go out and try to get some groupers in the daytime.
Try to do something a little different during the day.
Yep.
Nice catch.
We had some big groupers on this trip, and I don't know if they were jags or blacks, but I had two of them, and they were some of the biggest ones I've had on in a long time. And
just unstoppable fish.
Yeah, bad ones. And I saw a guy break a big hook on one. We had one spot where we hooked some big ones.
Breaking like a 10-aught hook?
Yeah, 10-aught hook, 100-pound test. Woo! And hopefully we get back on those things when they're in season for sure if they were gags.
Yeah. June 1st coming soon, huh?
June 1st, and the big groupers to me right now are like in the dead bait. Like we caught some big blue runners out there and a bunch of small bonitas, and they were eating the big pieces of that. Yeah. So if you're coming out in red snapper season, it's good to have some big dead baits for the grouper and for the red snappers too.
Nice.
That's what I gathered from this trip.
Now we have a super light load next week, Tuesday, Friday, and then Tuesday again. 3 light trips in a row if you want to come join Will. You get a big pile of fish like this. Good job, guys. Nice pile for sure.
All right, guys.
Keep in mind, guys, we have our live stream show tonight. That live stream show is at 8:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m. if you want to join us tonight to talk a little bit more about this 39-hour trip and a little bit more about how these guys did out there and some of the tips and tricks that they use to catch a bunch of these good eating fish. All around killer trip, lots of nice snapper species, yellowtail snapper, mangrove snapper, and then also the almaco jacks, some lesser amber jacks, some of those red grouper, scamp grouper, a little bit of everything on this 39-hour trip. So all around great trip, super light load of people, and we have crazy light loads coming up the next week, the next 2 weeks really. So if you want to get out and join us for a 39-hour trip, get the dust off the reels, get the cobwebs off your fishing techniques before the real crazy chaos of red snapper sets in, definitely the next 2 weeks are great opportunities to join us for a 39-hour trip or a 12-hour extreme trip or a private fishing charter here at Hubbard's Marina. Today, the weather looks pretty good out there. It is going to be a little bumpy all week. It seems like the forecast has been a little bit off. It's been probably between 1 foot to 2 feet higher than what they've been forecasting. Luckily today they're only calling about 2 foot seas, but we're expecting probably closer to 3 foot seas. So it is going to be a little bumpy out there today, but we're looking forward to a great day on the water nonetheless. Our 12-hour night snapper went out Friday night. They came back in Saturday morning, and they had a really good catch of fish. They had to deal with some storms out there, but luckily they were fast moving, they were small, and behind those storms is when the fishing really picked up for us Friday night. We caught a bunch of mangrove snapper, about 70 mangrove snapper, about 40 big yellowtail snapper, about 60 big lane snapper, and then a bunch of variety in between those as well, including vermilion snapper and more. So that 12-hour night snapper did really well. We've got a full moon 12-hour night snapper coming up and plenty more night snappers on the way. Keep in mind those night snapper trips are mainly geared after mangrove snapper, but we do catch a variety of snapper on those trips as well. Plus, we got tons of other options here at Hubbard's Marina. Don't forget, we also have dolphin, shelling, snorkeling, island trips, whatever you want to do on the water. Hubbard's Marina has a trip for you and your family to go get them. Hopefully you guys can come join us for these beautiful views and great fishing opportunities and other great trips we have here. Don't forget about that live stream show tonight, 8:30 p.m. You could win some free fishing trips, and we're going to tell you all about what we've been catching, how we've been doing, and show you some photos and videos too. So stay tuned, guys. Remember, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy. Have a great day, y'all.